Good morning. It is day 5 and we are just leaving Buen Camino. We are just leaving Puenta la Reina or La Reina, I don't know. But anyway, had a decent night's sleep in a nice little place called El Cerco, and so we're good, ready to go, rested well. But we've got 15 miles ahead of us, and just gonna get going. We're about to cross the medieval bridge.
It's beautiful. I keep saying
absolutely amazing. So anyway,
you just have to come do it.
What else do you say?
What else do you
It's all
say?
beautiful.
Yes,
so
you have to
you
come see
gotta
it.
come do it. I don't know how it gets much prettier than this in the morning. Look at these vineyards, just rows and rows of grapes. Got the moon back there that you can't see in this video. But out in front of us in this trail, there's this little medieval village sitting on top of that hill. It's just
breathtaking.
It is unreal. That's what you have to look forward to out here. So, right, baby?
Come do the Camino.
Paradise in construction. Let's see. The Olive Garden. Building a resting stop up here. Got some benches in between the olive trees.
Cute.
Really pretty spot. But let's be real. You're not gonna offer food here. Nobody's stopping for very long. Help us to build this rest area. Thanks. Zona de Consul, Wisconsin. Huh. I do think it's interesting. Oh look, you got a book exchange up here. Let's see what the book exchange has. Is it in here? No. Is it in here? No. This looks like a whole clothing exchange, in case you're missing a sweatshirt or maybe a bra. Need a bra, babe? There's an extra back there.
I know what that bra's been through already.
So, well, that was interesting. Nobody resting. It's too early in the day, I think. People are on the go. It's a good time to be walking. So we just left the little rest area in the olive grove. I mean, let's be honest. It's not a rest area if there's not a Maverick, where you can get a 32-ounce Diet Coke with ice. And it's definitely not a rest stop if there's no bathrooms.
That's right.
So,
if you would have had a bathroom, I would have paid good money.
Everything along this trail is awesome. Part of what's awesome, I guess, is that there's not a Maverick. But if I miss anything, it's rest stops at Mavericks. God bless America and Maverick. Right?
Yeah.
We got on the goofy hats today, but it's because it's hot. So, not my style, but oh well.
It works.
Yep, it's practical.
Yes.
So, onward and upward.
Yes. Seriously, knock it off.
All right, here's the wrap on day 5. The hike from Puenta la Reina or La Reina, or whatever, I don't know, to Estella, which is spelled Estrella. So it was 14 miles. We left at 5:15 in the morning to try and beat the heat because it was pretty brutal yesterday, and got here by noon. So
Which is awesome.
yeah, we clicked along pretty well and beat the worst of the heat. So a much better day than yesterday as
Yes.
far as being out in the heat.
It's really hot. So if you're planning on hiking this in
June, July.
June, July, make sure you know that it gets hot.
That's gonna
You want to be done by 1.
done by 1.
Done by
If you can be done by 1, you're cruising.
Yes.
Some days that is not gonna happen.
Right.
But so we headed out of Puenta la Reina, and for the first few kilometers, just easy flat walking, and then headed up a big hill into a lot of trees and a ton of mosquitoes, and
The mosquitoes were everywhere, like just circling his head.
they were thick.
They were
so
thick.
we've had some stretches of some bad bugs at different
Yeah.
places, but the mosquitoes have been the worst of it. So we've whipped out our Terra Shield, which just is an all-natural outdoor blend of essential oils.
Yes. And the reason we wanted to show this is because it's so lightweight and easy to take on the Camino, this little spray bottle. So
Yeah, one of our favorite products. So and sometime we'll lay out all of our gear and what we've brought, and everyone's different in what they choose to bring. But anyway, so we're glad that we did have some bug repellent with us. And anyway, one thing we noticed and talked about today as well is this is the way to see a country. If you really want to get to know what the people are like and the country itself, this is the way to do it.
walking in and out of these villages has been amazing. Just seeing the people, seeing how they live, tasting the food, just being able to experience the culture has been awesome.
Well, and it's such a slow pace. You really pay attention to what's going on. So, you know, we've been to a lot of places, and I've said many times to many people that, you know, if all you see is the airports and the resorts, every country's the same. You know, every country can put a nice resort on the beach. But if you really want to see it, get back in the small villages and see how those people are living. And so, anyway, it's been awesome to do that. Another thing we talked a little about throughout the day was going to the bathroom, because that was one of your big fears in doing this.
It was a big fear, and I've had to use Nature's Potty a lot. So one thing that we brought with us that we figured we'd throw out here for somebody packing is we brought little, what are they called? Little
Well,
doggy
they're just
bags.
doggy bags that you get at the pet
Yeah.
store
Yeah.
for when you walk your dog.
Yep. So that you make sure you take the toilet paper with you, because one thing that has been awful is along the trail seeing the toilet paper left there. That has been driving me nuts.
Yeah.
That they
And
wouldn't pick up after.
There hasn't
pieces.
been a lot of it.
No, not a
It's
lot.
not.
Yeah, not
But
everywhere.
Just
but
when you see it a little bit, you're like,
yeah,
no, really? Come on.
yeah.
So,
Don't litter on the Camino.
Bring your little doggy bag, take care of it, take it to the next stop and throw it away.
Throw it away.
It's easy.
Yeah,
So,
there's
I
plenty
mean,
of garbage cans along the way.
yeah, so that was one thing that you should be aware of. And then today, so yesterday was a pretty rough day, and Natalie ended up with a really big blister with right under a crack on her heel.
It's
So
been
she's in
painful.
a ton of pain. But instead of taking a rest day,
So most people, when they get blisters, they'll take a rest day and they'll stay in the little village and they'll let that heal a little bit before they walk on. And we just felt like we didn't want to take a rest day. We wanted to keep moving forward. So we made the decision to have my backpack that was 25 pounds taken to the next village.
so that's a service that's offered everywhere along the Camino. You can, as soon as you get to a albergue or a hostel or a hotel, all of them can contact the transportation companies that shuttle bags. So we use Jocotrons, and you just put your bag out by 8 in the morning with the tag on it, and they come pick it up, and they take it to wherever you're going. So you do have to plan in advance where you're going to stay, because they need to know where to take your bag. So if you just want to wander into a town and pick your place, then you're not going to be able to ship your bag forward. But for us today, that worked out well.
It made a big difference. Not having that 25 pounds allowed me to adjust the way that I was walking, so I wasn't putting so much pressure on the heel, and it's going to allow that crack to heal. So
We were able to move pretty quick today, so that was good.
yeah,
So,
got us out of the sun super fast.
so we're here at a hostel in Estella, and we got here early, so we're gonna have a good day of rest, and looking forward to that. And talk to you tomorrow
Buen
morning
camino.
when we head out. So, buen camino.